Hi, my name is Lovepreet Singh and I'm from Group Thunder. Today we are going to discuss about a topic in which there is a teacher. She has posted something which is unethical. She has posted a cigarette and an alcohol bottle in her hand on her social media handle, specifically on like Twitter. And there are students and also fellow teachers who are following her on that handle. So, what we are going to do today is through different analysis, we are going to discuss whether the thing she has posted is right or wrong. So, I'm going to discuss about utilitarianism analysis. In this analysis, there is a way of thinking that what's right or wrong on based on what brings the most good to the most people. For an example, if I have to give one, if there is any action that causes more harm than good, then it's considered wrong. So, based on this thinking, we are going to discuss and we are going to elaborate that what parties are getting affected by this thing. So, first of all, there will be the students who will be following her on her social media handle, and they will be seeing her that what type of post she has made. So by this they will feel embarrassed, or even they'll get bullied because they are admiring a teacher who has posted something unethical, or we can say which is not good for like students. So students will definitely feel bad about this. After this, there are parents of the students who will not feel safe because uh, they will feel upset that school isn't keeping their children safe because they are getting exposed to these things like at very early age, like cigarette and alcohol and other stuff. So the parents are also affected. After this, there is school. School's reputation will also be in like legal consequence, and also its reputation will be damaged because students will not be enrolling, as they will be seeing her teacher in a very bad zone. Also, after this, the teacher herself will also get embarrassed. She might feel uncomfortable and her relationship might suffer with other classmates or fellow teachers. She might lose her job, even she can also get suspended as a teacher. So I think teacher herself will also be like doing a great toll on her career. So in my opinion, by this analysis, even if the teacher has enjoyed some like online attention or like some online motivation from this, but the bad results of this are much greater than the small benefits she will get. So from this point of view, the teacher's actions were definitely wrong, and from further on my fellow member Shivam will take on. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Shivam. So I'm going to discuss about deontology analysis. Moving forward, first we have to discuss about what is deontology. So deontology is a way of thinking about what is right or wrong. It says that some actions are right or wrong because of the rules, not because of what happens after. There are some moral duties and some principles that are involved. Like the first is the duty of care. The teachers must have a moral and professional duty to protect their children and nurture students, not to expose them to harm. The other one is the confidentiality. Teachers are often bound by some rules and that prohibit sharing their personal information with their students. Like it's not good because like if like the like let us take an example. The teacher that is holding a glass of beer or wine in her hand, it puts a bad impact on the teacher and student relationship, and also on the students' parents. The other thing is that professional misconduct. There are some code of ethics that teachers must follow, especially regarding the public behavior and online activity. The last one is the respect for the person. Every individual, especially minors, have a right to dignity and privacy. So the teacher must be private with their student. Like there must be a gap in between the teacher and the student relationship. At last, the deontological evaluation. Even if the teacher's intent was humorous or light-hearted, the action itself violates the key duties, particularly the duty to protect their student confidentiality and act as a moral exemplar. From a deontological view, the act is wrong in itself, regardless of the consequences. So now my other groupmate will discuss this about the further. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Nitika. I am a member of Group Thunder. As other member discuss about teachers' behavior, I want to discuss virtue ethic analysis. Important question. How does this behavior reflect on teacher's personality? Significant virtues for educator: responsibility, honesty, wisdom, respect and discipline. Virtue ethic evaluation: posting inappropriate content shows a lack of maturity and responsibility. A trustworthy teacher ought to show self-awareness and recognize the impact of their public presence. Virtue ethic verdict: the teacher's action is morally inappropriate because it implies a lack of moral character. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Priya. I'm part of a Thunder group. As all the other members have discussed the analysis part, so now I'm going to discuss the reflective segment of this video presentation. So let's start with the first question, that is, what are the impacts of this act on school community? I think the main impact is it could lead to harm the school's reputation in the society, and parents may not consider that school for their children's study in the long run. Secondly, it could lead to a possible disturbance in the educational settings, and no one could focus on studies during that time period, which may or may not lead to decline in students' performance. The second question is, what are the appropriate responses the school community can take? So according to my point of view, the school community should take some action in response to this situation, such as immediate internal review and possible disciplinary actions. Secondly, the communication with the parents and staff. The school community can communicate with the parents and staff members so that this problem would not escalate, to save reputation of the school. Also, mandatory training for teachers on digital platforms should be given so that such act would not happen again. The third question is, what modification needs to be done to social media guidelines? I think clear guideline about acceptable online behavior must be given. Also, there should be regular training and workshops regarding this, and proper awareness regarding privacy setting and public visibility is also necessary. Last point is personal reflection. So if I saw something similar happen with me, I would definitely feel uncomfortable or concerned at the same time about the teacher's role, as the teachers have a unique position of influence in the society. So it is very important to separate personal expression from professional responsibility. So to conclude all this, from all ethical perspective, the teacher's behavior was very inappropriate and damaging. Thank you.